or my wig rather. So, um, damn, I should have brought my brush. So anyway, I'm sitting at I'm sitting at the Walmart parking lot because I ordered some things online and I'm just here to pick it up. Um, they have the okay, so at Walmart they have this brand called I think it's uh something at home. Damn, I can't think of it right now, but I have their candles, I have their body sprays and shit like that at home. And hey girl. But anyway, I wear a lot of stuff and Body Fantasies is the only type of cheap like body spray that I can wear that lasts for a long time. If I go to Victoria's Secret cuz I used to wear a lot of their stuff don't really last. Bath Bed and or Bath and Beyond or Bed and bed and what Bath and Body Works. That stuff is okay. I like their candles more than their sprays, but I think this cozy at home brand is cheap as hell, but it's good, y'all. Like I could wear something and spray my clothes with it and put those same clothes on like 2 or 3 days later, and that shit like my nightgowns and stuff, and that shit be still on there. But anyway, okay, so this is the real reason. This is what I wanted to talk about. So, I've made the decision to walk away from the Bayou Witch on Instagram. I'm not talking about the brand because y'all know I'm the Bayou Witch. I will forever be the Bayou Witch. Um, but I'm walking away from it on Instagram because here's why. So I started my witchy Instagram 4 years ago because I've always been spiritual. I'm not gonna even get into that story again. Y'all already know the story about that. And I decided that I wanted to do it as a career. I wanted to do it as a professional. And the first year was cool. You know, I started building it and stuff like that. Well, sometimes in life when you get around like the wrong type of people, and me, I've always been an intuitive person, and I'm the type of person when I sense something that's fake about somebody, I kind of put myself away from that person or people. But anyway, so I feel like it's grown pretty good. I have a good amount of followers on there. I've made really good money doing what I do on there. But lately, I've noticed that since I don't talk about doing dark magic anymore, I don't. I've noticed like when I was into like the dark shit, the support was so much more than what it has been lately. Like my videos got pretty good views. A lot of people, purchase even though right now I'm kind of revamping my shop, but when it was just like me doing the shit that I was doing in the past and talking about the shit that I was talking about in the past, I've noticed that a lot of people were supporting me. Yes, queen, yes, girl, and all of that. And even though I still get some support now, certain posts I still get a good amount of likes. But I've noticed that like if I do like let's say a reading or something like that. And remind y'all, like in the past, see even now, when I don't talk about stuff that people want me to talk about, they'll like go into my lives and just to be nosy, just to see what I'm talking about. And if I'm not talking about something that's pertaining to dark magic or some bullshit like what I used to engage in or just being on some mess, like I'm not a messy person, but I've noticed that even on my Instagram on the Bayou Witch, if they go into my live and I'm talking about something that has nothing to do with drama or black magic or anything like that, they'll leave. And you know what I'm saying? And I've been noticing it's been getting a lot of that. But I've noticed also that when I shout out other people's shit, that have nothing to do with me or my business, but we're all like in the same type of community, the spiritual community. I post other people's shit, and I notice that they'll get engagement or whatever, people or like or whatever. Oh, thank you. But I feel like this. I feel like a lot of people got a problem with me, And I'm not gonna say everybody because I got some good supporters on there that's been rocking with me for a long time. But I've noticed that there's other people that, and sometimes I can be kind of naive when it comes to my brand and helping supporting other people. And I've noticed that when I was gung ho about, people would sit back and let me shout out their shit. And I'm not even talking about any Reese's. Like, not my girl, Psychic Medium Jenny. Like, I love her to death. Like, she helped my platform, actually. She invited me to tell my story on one of her platforms. She actually interviewed me as a guest, and that's helped me out. So I'm not even talking about her. Like, I got straight love for her. Like, I would shout her shit out. But I'm just talking about people that I may have bought things from in the past, people that I have supported in the past. It just seems like, well, to me, I've realized that I've looked at these people like they were my friends, and when all in reality, they were looking at me as a competitor. A lot of people, I found out, were just kind of using me to kind of help get their name and their brands out there. And it seems like the more I shout other people's shit out, the more I try to help other people, my shit starts lacking even more. And just like they say, I'm starting to take to heart that, one of my business consultants told me, they said, you're going to have to stop doing that. Like, they have been getting on my ass, y'all. They told me straight up, they said, you cannot do that because you have to realize there's no friends in in um in your work life. If they do the same type of work you do, if they're, trying to grow their brand just like you're trying to grow yours, they're not your friends. They're your competitor. You have to treat them as such, you know? Um, in the past, even when I've worked in businesses, like when I worked in salons and worked as makeup artist, worked for like Macy's, big brands, big companies, I've noticed that I would like start meeting people like that I work with, my coworkers. We would go out and have drinks and shit, and they would like wait. They would like try to make me like take my guard down, and I would start like kind of getting like it leaked over into like from it being a business relationship to a personal. Like, we would go out and hang out and have drinks together, talk on the phone, text and stuff like that. And I've let my guard down, and in every situation, these people would use that information that I would give them, or my friendliness, my kindness, against me, and it would leak back over into the workplace. And that's the same thing, a lot of these people don't have your best interest. I've noticed that when I would like talk about shit from the past, like, or if I'm having a breakdown, because y'all know I'm an empath, I'm a Pisces, I got a lot of water in my chart, so I can be pretty emotional at times. I can be pretty crazy at times. And I don't mean any harm. It's just me trying to deal with my emotions. And not only that, I'm very sensitive. When someone does me a certain way, when someone treats me a certain way, I take that shit to heart, and sometimes it'll cause me to have a mental breakdown because I'm such a giving and loyal and good person. And I back in the day, I would like think that expect people to treat me with the same kindness that I would treat them. And when they did it, it would just be like it will fuck my whole world up because it's like, damn, all this time I thought you had my best interest. I thought you were really my supporter. I thought you was really my friend. I thought you really had my back. And when the shit took me down, if I was going through something, a lot of these motherfucking people that I was supporting couldn't even, like, if I would go, let's say this, okay. So I noticed when I had the last breakdown on my Instagram, on, because I'm not gonna go deep into why, but it was certain people that I was dealing with in my personal life, and it just like people were trying to keep me bonded. Like, motherfuckers was trying to do bonding spells on me. Not, and I'm not talking about doing shit. You can do spells on people without using candles. It's called manipulation. Like, if you're using some type of manipulation to bind somebody, that's magic too. Okay? Yep, and that's what you have to do. Like, that's exactly what I'm gonna start doing, y'all. And so I'm thinking that a lot of these people that so called looked up to me all this time on Instagram would, inbox me, girl, what's up? I'm sorry you're going through this. Do you need to talk? The people that commented under that post when I had that breakdown are the only ones that I felt had my back, really had my back. And the fact that they watched the video and didn't even try to, be my shoulder to cry on, like when I needed somebody. Because y'all know, if y'all been following my story, like if y'all been following me on Instagram for a while, y'all know I've cut a lot of people out of my life last year. And even before last year, I cut a lot of people out of my life. I don't fuck with a lot of people like that. I stay to myself. I no longer deal with a lot of my family. I no longer deal with, I'm getting a divorce. I don't fuck with my I don't I don't fuck with that. I'm gonna just say I don't fuck with that man anymore. I don't fuck with a lot of people no more. And so in my personal life, I don't have anybody that I can run to and talk to. Only people that follow me on the certain people on Instagram. Y'all, I have like 15,000 followers on Instagram. 15,000 followers. Out of all of those fucking followers, I only have like maybe a handful of people, less than 10 people that I can really count on if I were going through something. Now, ain't that fucked up? Out of 15,000 followers, only like maybe a handful of people that I know for a fact really got my back. And when I've realized that, I'm like, damn, like I see other Instagrammers or other people on platforms that are very popular, and they have like and all of us, if you put yourself out there on a public platform, of course you're gonna have haters. That's just how it is. You gotta have thick skin to put yourself out there on social media. That's just what it is. But I've seen a lot of people that have a lot of followers that are very popular people that are fake as fuck behind closed doors, and you know they fake because I'm a reader. I can read people. Don't give a fuck about these people who follow them, and these people are so loyal to these people through the thick and thin. You know what I'm saying? Somebody can call these people out for the bullshit they're doing, and it's true. And these people will still be so loyal to these people. I just feel like this, and I pull cards on the situation. I've conducted conversations with spirit, with my ancestors, and every time I pull cards on a lot of people that follow me on my Instagram page, the Seven of Swords would always come up. So that immediately told me that a lot of motherfuckers are talking about me behind my back. A lot of motherfuckers think it's comical when I've had these breakdowns in the past. A lot of motherfuckers are just talking shit about my magic, about my products. A lot of motherfuckers are just going to other practitioners talking about me and just, kikiing at my downfalls. And I've realized that. And because every time I would get on the Instagram page, the Bayou Witch, y'all, I just felt sick to my stomach every time. I just didn't even like the way I felt. So I started thinking, because this is the type of person I am. I like to put people through tests, because back in the day, I may have been naive a lot. Me being so green in the past to a lot of motherfuckers and with the way a lot of things work in this world have allowed me to go through a lot of fucking bullshit, and that was just needed because that was a part of my fucking growth. But I've been reading up on a lot of psychology books. I've been teaching myself a lot these past few years, and I put little tests out there just to see how loyal people are. And so I said, let me post a lot of tarot readings on this page. Let me see how much these people and people don't have to support you. That's fine. But when you notice that when you were doing stuff in your past and you were getting a lot of support, and then when you change your direction and decide you want to start going in a light direction, like you want to start being a light worker instead of a dark worker, maybe, and you start to see that your support system is dwindling because you decided to be about love and light, I started putting out a lot of videos because I just wanted to see who would support my stuff or who would be there for me. I started putting out other products other than just candles, just to see who had my back and who would support me, or who may even try to put the word out there on their social media platforms that, hey, the Bayou Witch, she's no longer just selling candles, spiritual candles. She's also selling women's apparel. She's selling this different things. Y'all support her. And the fact that I wasn't seeing none of that support that I was giving to a lot of fucking people, it just made me realize you motherfuckers are coming on here to be nosy. Y'all ain't coming on my fucking page because y'all want to support me. Y'all ain't coming on my page because y'all love me and because y'all really want to see me flourish. Y'all motherfuckers are coming on here just to keep up with y'all competition, basically. I mean, there's a lot of practitioners out there that's not even doing like selling apparel. A lot of people are just doing like candles and, you know, spiritual stuff like selling candles, soaps, and you know, crystals and shit. A lot of people ain't doing what I'm doing. So, with that being said, I felt like, well, even though I'm competition to these people, I'm really not because I'm growing my brand into something different, something that they're not doing. So maybe they'll say, okay, well, she's no threat to us, you know. Exactly. I mean, and I'm about this the type of person I am, y'all. I'm gonna support that, especially if it's a black business. Especially if it's a black business. I'm going to support you to the death of me because that's just how I am. Because I know how it is when it comes to black practitioners. We don't get that support that other people get. We don't get that shit, that support that the Latina and the white ones get. You know what I'm saying? We don't. That's just the truth. We don't. We don't get that. You know what I'm saying? When you get all these movies and shows where they're starting to showcase a lot of Latina practitioners and shit. And because at first it was just about the white women, and now it's grown into like they're starting to showcase a lot of shows and shit with the Latinas. So the black community, black women, if we do, or if we are broadcast um, across the world, you know, in our, you know, pertaining to our craft, we still don't get that recognition that we deserve. You know, like Angela Bassett played Marie Laveau. She didn't get that fucking when her role was basically she got beat the fuck down. Like she would get these small little like her story as Marie Laveau in there. Thank you. Um I didn't like that. What made me stop watching what's that show, Coven? American Horror Story, is when they try to have the nerve to have her character be beat the fuck down, and they just made Marie Laveau's character on the American Horror Story Coven seem like she was just a weak ass bitch. And I'm from Louisiana, and a lot of people here look up to Marie Laveau. We know she wasn't no weak ass punk ass bitch, and the fact that they always try to water down black women's persona in the craft, that shit pissed me the fuck off. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is to see that shit being leaked over in real life and not seeing that black people are supporting other black people, that shit pisses me the fuck off, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. It pisses me off because I've supported people. I've supported people, you know, tarot readers where I will buy their own personal decks from them. They would take forever to send me my fucking decks. I would have to like keep communicating with them like, hey, it's been 2 weeks. Where the fuck is my deck? I would literally have to kiss their ass for them to send me my shit off. And then when they did send me my shit off, they didn't even. Oh, hold on. Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
All right.
What's your last name?
Harris.
And the first name?
Michelle.
Alright, I got it.
Damn, I didn't want to say my birth name on here. I don't like people knowing my birth name on social media. Exactly. But I'm changing my birth name, y'all, because I don't resonate with it no more. I'm changing my name to Bayou. That's gonna be my legal name, and my last name is gonna be Moon in this bitch. But anyway, so basically what I'm trying to say is I would like try to support other black businesses. And this is not talking down on my people because y'all know I love black people to the death of me. I don't give a fuck what black people do to me. Y'all can fucking drag me through the mug. I don't give a fuck. That's not going to take away my love and support from you guys because I love you guys. I love who I am. But it just saddens me that I've tried to support, you know, black people recently. And what put the nail in the coffin was, I'm going to just say this. Okay, so there was this artist, and I'm not going to say her name because she's a black woman, and she just had a baby, and I do want. Hold on.
Alright, you gotta start your substitutions.
Huh?
Your two substitutions. That's
What
all.
What is that?
So
Clarify like what I got.
yeah, so basically, you have one that finds your happy place moisturizer.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. It's Find Your Happy Place, y'all. I couldn't think of that earlier.
Yeah, so we have like some body cream, cherry
They
blossom.
said it was only 6 items. Like the other ones, did they give all of them that I ordered?
Like what you mean?
Yeah, cause I ordered like I think like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 order items,
I
all
can show you
10 or 11.
right here.
But yeah, but when I looked on the thing last night, they said it was only I was only gonna be able to get 6 items today, and the rest was gonna be mailed to me or something.
Okay, shift, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Well, whatever you're not good with in here, I can take it off for you and get your refund.
Oh no, I'm good with it. I
Oh, you
love these
good?
products.
Okay, cool. All right. You
Thank
have a good
you.
one.
You too. Oh, y'all coming out the car looking like y'all about to do a robbery. I'm like, hold up, I got scared for a minute. All right, how y'all doing? All right, all right. Damn, a carload of dudes came. I was like, I got scared. Like, damn, and they all just waving. I know I'm beautiful, but anyway, and they steady come out waving. Lord, let me get the fuck out of here. Like, y'all, I'm not trying to toot my own horn in this bitch, but baby, I get a lot of attention. Like, I'm not the type of female that's thirsty for no fucking man's attention, 'cause I get it. Oh, you hear me? Especially with this outfit I got on, bitch. Waist looking right, ass looking tight. Like, yes, bitch. So anyway, um, what the fuck was I saying? Um, which way should I go? I'm gonna go this way. Cause I gotta go to the UPS to get my package. I'm so happy, y'all. My containers for my new candles. I'm revamping everything. My new candles are coming in today, and then I gotta head over to get me some wax, because the wax that I'm using currently in my candles is fucking hard wax that's meant to be used for figure candles. Fucking around with my stupid ass husband. He took control of the Bayou Witch when I was with him, and he ordered fucking containers for my candles that I don't fucking like. And then he started, even though the wax that he got was really good, like it's really good ass wax, but it's meant to be used for like figure candles, because I was using that shit for my candles, and I've been noticing I don't get a lot of complaints with my product, but one girl that's been getting stuff from me for a long time, she said that it's just hard for her to like that wax is too hard, because it's too hard for her to like her candle went out and it was hard. Usually you can pull your wick up out of the wax and relight it, but she said she couldn't even do that because the wax was so damn hard. And I looked at the container of the wax and I said, no wonder, because this is the fucking wrong fucking wax. I was pissed the fuck off. See, this is why you don't let no fucking body handle up on your business, because I'm telling you, when I first started the Bayou Witch, when I lived in Shreveport, I was running this shit by myself, and the shit went off without a hitch. You hear me? Like my manifestations, people were getting their wishes manifested way before they even got their fucking candles. And when I moved back in with his ass, shit just started slowing down. Like my magic became watered down, and I know it's because of his fucking dark evil ass. But anyway, so now that I'm on my own again and I ain't got nobody hindering my fucking gifts, baby, I'm about to do it, do it, do it. You hear me? Like, y'all gonna see. But anyway, back to your regular scheduled programming or whatever the fuck it's called. So anyway, I've just noticed a lot of shit. So this artist that I was going to, she's very, very talented. But what I don't like is it took her months to like. I don't like this when certain people you go to for, when they sit up here and they be quick as fuck to take your money, but then they don't be wanting to give you, like, hold up their end of the bargain. Like, they be quick to take your fucking money, but then be, like, taking forever, taking a slowpoke time when it comes to getting your product. It was just a lot of excuses with this person. And not only that, but I pulled some cards on this person, and her dude was behind women. That's another thing I want to say. Do not let, especially my black women, do not let your man fuck up your business. And I can't even put a race behind it because my husband was white and he fucked my shit up. So I'm gonna just say, women in general, do not let no fucking man come up and fuck up y'all business. Do not let no fucking man fuck up what it is that you're trying to grow for yourself. Because I'm telling you, fucking around with the wrong type of man will have your shit fucked up. And I had to learn that the hard way. But anyway, so basically, what I'm trying to say is, I just didn't like this. I just didn't like how a lot of things were going when I would try to support people, and that's one of the things. But one of the main things is, and I was talking to one of my supporters about this situation, and I was just telling her like I don't feel like um, have a good day, boo. Thanks for tuning in. I just don't feel like ever since I've decided to get away from being a dark worker, a black magic worker, I've just noticed that a lot of things changed. The support system changed, and so with that being said, this long video has been way too long, so I'm gonna wrap it up. Um, I'm no longer going to be operating on Instagram as the Bayou Witch, but you guys can still follow my business page, the Bayou Witch Shop, on there because that's where I'm going to be conducting a lot of my business on. I will not be answering any DMs on there pertaining to my business. If you guys have any business questions, you guys have to go to my Etsy at the Bayou Witch Shop because those are the only DMs that I'm answering. I do not answer any DMs. The Bayou Witch Shop is still up. You guys can still go on there and look at old videos of spells and stuff like that, old tarot readings, but I will no longer be posting on there anymore. I'm getting it's too much evil eye energy on there, and I feel like that's part of the reason why my growth has been stunted. And another thing, I just want to be honest. Oh, today is Saturday, so I can't even get my box. So I'm gonna have to go back to the crib. Y'all, my days, I be so busy. My days are so screwed up. Today is Saturday, bitch, and I'm thinking today is like, bitch, I'm thinking today is fucking. I'm just thinking today is like the weekday. But anyway, this is like the second or third time I've done this. But anyway, but I know that there's a lot of witches. I got a lot of fucking enemies in the spiritual community, y'all, that don't like my ass. That some of them which fuck with people that I don't fuck with, other witches that I don't fuck with. Um, and so I feel like a lot of people, especially, are in some of these spiritual groups, like some of these like I got a few people like in Santeria and a few other ones that don't like me because of some of the messages I was putting out in the past that don't like me. A lot of motherfuckers are working a lot of evil eye shit on me. A lot of people are trying to fuck with my finances when it comes to the Bayou Witch Shop, and I know that because I literally did a money reversal candle that I made for myself, and the motherfucker exploded. This just happened right before I left the house. And my finger, like y'all see, is red right there. I had to, I saw it, and I just knew it that it was going to explode. So I picked it up and to take it to the kitchen, so because it was on my altar, and I got other spells burning on my altar, so I didn't want it to explode and cause a reaction with the other candles and turn it to a big ass fire. And I'm glad I did because as soon as I set it in the sink, the motherfucker exploded, and that told me exactly what I needed to know. So motherfuckers, a lot of witches are trying to work magic, trying to stop my growth because they know that I'm about to be successful. And I felt a lot of it was coming from the Bayou Witch on my Instagram because that's what I'm mostly known for. So I got a message from spirit from my ancestors, specifically my grandmother, because she don't play that shit when it comes to me. She said, it's time for you to walk away from this," and that's what I did. Too many motherfuckers, too many of my enemies, too many fucking karmics that don't like me for whatever reason, probably because they man want me. and my one of those karmics being my fucking husband, he's also a karmic, just putting a lot of shit on me. And so I just knew that it was just time because I just didn't see any growth on there. I'm grateful for all the things and all the lessons that I've learned. I'm grateful for the supporters that do support me on there. I love you guys. Just know that this isn't over. You can still follow me as the Bayou Witch 3 on TikTok, where I do 3-minute tarot readings. I will also be doing posts on there. I'm still going to keep this YouTube page active. And like I said, I'm still the Bayou Witch. I'm not ending the Bayou Witch. I'm just not fucking with the Bayou Witch on Instagram anymore. Okay? So I love you guys. I'm looking forward to this year to being successful. I'm looking forward to growing me a whole new following. Like I don't even want care to even have a lot of the followers that I have on that page because most of the motherfuckers are haters. Only the genuine ones are the ones that I would like to support me or follow me. I do have a new personal Instagram page, which I'm not gonna say the name. You really have to go digging to find it. But with some people, I'm pretty sure when they see that I'm really not fucking with the Bayou Witch Instagram page anymore, they'll go on there try to be nosy and start trying to follow me on my other platforms. Well, that's fine if they do, because I'm not following back a lot of people that follow me on on my Instagram page, because especially if they're in the spiritual community, because like they say, whatever you don't see can't hurt you, right? So a motherfucker, if you don't see their asses, then they can't hurt you. So that's just what it is. But to my genuine spiritualists that really have my back and that really love me and don't want anything from me and that don't see me as competition, I thank y'all. I love y'all. And yeah, the journey ain't over. It just looks different. Okay. So this new year, I'm headed towards my success. I want my success to grow, and this is the way I have to do it. This is what I have to do. Is just not focus on building the Bayou Witch as myself. I've already done that. I really don't even need the Bayou Witch anymore because the Bayou Witch has served its purpose. So I don't even really need the Bayou Witch anymore. So it's all about the Bayou Witch shop because that's what I'm trying to grow. And now that I've learned my lessons and I've learned a lot of things about, how Instagram and how social media works and how people operate, I know how to move from here on out. And let's just say that the way I'm moving forward is going to look a lot differently from the past. So I love you guys. Here's too much success. We're going to be millionaires. I plan on being a millionaire by the time I'm 40 or in my early 40s. I know it's coming. I know what's going to happen because Spirit told me when your success comes, it's going to come all at once. It's just going to be like a big ass. So you have to be prepared for it, and I am. So I love you guys, and thank you for listening to me talk. I will be back here for more tarot readings. If you guys follow me on Facebook at the Bayou Witch, I do once a week. I do $5 readings on there where you guys can ask me a question for $5 and I'll give you an answer to your question. I'm gonna start uploading more just general readings on there. Follow me on TikTok at the Bayou Witch 3 for 3-minute tarot readings. Follow me on TikTok at the Bayou Witch Shop or on Instagram, whichever one you prefer, to see new things that I have coming. And if you guys would like to buy something, head to my Etsy at the Bayou Witch Shop. I love you guys. I'm dropping new items almost every week. So thank you guys for your support again, and I love y'all.